Well, have you lost your tongue, girl? Must I play your part and say the lines you ought to say? Faced with a fate so hideous and absurd, can you not utter one dissenting word?
What good would it do? A father's power is great.
Resist him now, or it will be too late.
But
Tell him one cannot love at a father's whim, that you shall marry for yourself, not him. That since it's you who are to be the bride, it's you, not he, who must be satisfied. And that if his Tartuffe is so sublime, he's free to marry him at any time.
I've bowed so long to father's strict control. I can't oppose him now to save my soul.
Come, Marianne, do listen to reason, won't you? Valere has asked your hand. Do you love him or don't you?
Oh, how unjust of you! What can you mean by asking such a question, dear Doreen? You know the depth of my affection for him. I've told you 100 times how I adore him.
I don't believe in everything I hear. Who knows if your professions were sincere?
They were, Doreen, and you do me wrong to doubt it. Heaven knows I've been all too frank about it.
You love him then?
More than I can express.
And he, I take it, cares for you, no law?
I think so.
And you both, with equal fire, burn to be married?
That's our one desire.
What of Tartuffe, then? What of your father's plan?
I'll kill myself if forced to wed that man.
I hadn't thought of that recourse. How splendid! Just die, and all of your troubles will be ended. A fine solution. Oh, it maddens me to hear you talk in that self-pitying key.
Doreen, how harsh you are. It's most unfair. You have no sympathy for my despair.
I've none at all for people who talk drivel and faced with difficulties whine and snivel.
No doubt I'm timid, but it would be wrong.
True love requires a heart that's firm and strong.
I'm strong in my affection for Valere, but coping with my father is his affair.
But if your father's brain has grown so cracked over his dear Tartuffe that he can retract his blessing, though your wedding day was named, it's surely not Valere who's to be blamed.
If I defied my father as you suggest, it would not seem unmaidenly at best. Would it not seem unmaidenly at best? Shall I defend my love at the expense of brazenness and disobedience? Shall I parade my heart's desire and flaunt?
No, I ask nothing of you. Clearly, you want to be Mrs. Tartuffe, and I feel bound not to oppose a wish so very sound. What right have I to criticize the match? Indeed, my dear, the man's a brilliant catch. Mr. Tartuffe. Now, there's a man of weight. Yes, Mr. Tartuffe, I'm bound to state, is quite a person. That's not to be denied. 'Twill be no little thing to be his bride. The world already rings with his renown. He's a great noble in his native town. His ears are red, he has a pink complexion, and all in all, he'll suit you to perfection.
Dear God!
Oh, how triumphant you will feel at having caught a husband so ideal.
Oh, do stop teasing and use your cleverness to get me out of this appalling mess. Advise me, and I'll do whatever you say.
Ah, no. A dutiful daughter must obey her father, even if he weds her to an ape. You've a bright future. Why struggle to escape? Your husband...
Oh, you turn my blood to ice. Stop torturing me and give me your advice.
Your servant, madam.
Doreen, I beg of you.
No, you deserve it. This marriage must go through.
Doreen!
No,
Not Tartuffe. You know I think him.
Tartuffe's your cup of tea, and you shall drink him.
I've always told you everything and replied.
No, you deserve to be Tartuffeified.
Well, since you mock me and refuse to care, I henceforth seek my solace in despair. Despair shall be my counselor and friend, and help bring my sorrows to an end.
There now, come back. My anger has subsided. You do deserve some pity, I've decided.
Doreen, if Father makes me undergo this dreadful martyrdom, I'll die, I know.
Don't fret. It won't be difficult to discover some plan of action. But here's Valere, your lover.